Hey, welcome to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone and the beautiful Elena Cardone here today with you on the G&E Show, where today we're going to be talking about COVID, tearing down statues, what wealthy people do, Jay-Z and Beyonce, Megan Fox. What else are we talking about, Elena? Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about our just for fun at the end.
Oh, what about our...
What we're looking at.
Late
payments all over. Almost 40% of people that own homes are late, 30 to 40%, depending on where you are. California's 40%. The rest of the country is like 30%. We're going to talk about Megan Fox and her big fight with Hollywood. Should she dress all sexy like that? COVID breaking out. Texas, they're trying to get Texas shut down. What do you want to talk about first, champ?
Well, I think we should take up COVID. It's back. People, it's been, the spotlight's been back. By the way,
yes, I'm back.
Hate to say,
back
I told
again.
you so.
Yeah, you said that.
However, yes, on like an episode or two ago, I was making my prediction that they're gearing up to re-release COVID 2. And sure enough, I feel we're in the works for the shutdown again. They're trying to make us scared again. There's been more testing. There's been more positive results. Here in Miami, restaurants are closing down because people are testing positive. Now they're saying it's in young people. The fear tactics are in. You're required in Miami to wear the mask in public now. I don't know about anybody.
You like the Saturday night we went to dinner with what, 14 of us?
Yeah, no,
I didn't wear a mask when I walked in there.
Right.
They had masks.
No, they had a limit. But
now I have to wear a mask. The place was full. That whole place was full. Where did we go to dinner the other night?
Matador?
Matador.
Yeah,
Matador here in Miami. We took our staff. Sherry was there. It was Elena's birthday. I gave her.
No, my birthday's this coming Saturday.
I gave her great birthdays.
I
gave 1 week early. I adorned her in riches and wealth and gold and diamonds and necklaces and
spectacular.
Showered her in love and fondlings and adoration and admiration. Like nobody does a birthday better than I do, Elena. So we go to the Matador Saturday night. They had masks. The staff had masks on, but I didn't see any of the
patrons. Well, they make exceptions for restaurants because obviously you have to eat.
But I think now it's a law.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. We were looking at buildings, units yesterday. You have to wear the mask. You're touching the mask. You're taking it off. It's so fake. It's so ridiculous. The shaming that's going on.
5,489 new cases in Texas. Miami is at all-time highs, but the death rate and the hospitalization rate supposedly is low. Give us a call, 305-865-8668. Is the corona back? Was Elena right? Is it coming back to get us all, to kill us, to take us, to shut the economy down? And I want to know, will you, if the government comes out, your local government, state government, says, hey, you cannot go to work. Do you think they'll do that again, Johnny?
Man, I think they're going to try, but I don't think people are going to do it.
There's already strict guidelines here in Miami because we are being deemed a hotspot. I got the news alert on my phone that they are really going to crack down on businesses that are not adhering to the proper code.
Which is what? What is the
Which
proper
is
code?
You have to have the distancing, the shields in place, the face masks with the employees and everything that's happening and occurring. So you have to have the rudiments in. So I guess they can just random show up and do inspections, make sure everyone's adhering to the code. Everyone's got their safe distance, not more than X amount of people in a room per square footage. You have to take the temperatures at the door.
So here in Miami, this is the ruling in Miami, just so you know, okay? If you've witnessed any city of Miami failing to enforce the new COVID-19 health safety guidelines, you may notify the city. Update. The city of Miami has resumed Sunday service on its free citywide trolley. No, that's not what I want to know. I want to know what the rules are. 305-865. Here they are. 305-865-8668. Facial coverings must be worn while on shore. This is for vessels, boat owners, Johnny. Do you know this, Johnny? Specific rules for boat ramp users, including boat owners and guests, are as follows. No wonder nobody ever gets anything done in this country. Facial coverings must be worn while on shore and until the vessel is both fully loaded and has departed the marina. One boat launch per ramp shall be permitted at a time. Vessels shall be prepared in advance of the launch. I guess this is for public boats, Johnny?
Yes, sir.
And so, Johnny, when you're out there fishing for the big catch,
I gotta wear a mask.
No, not once your boat leaves.
you're
the
out there by
marina.
yourself on a boat. You're 1 mile offshore, Johnny. Should you wear a mask?
I mean, I don't think so. And even if they said I had to, I probably still wouldn't, you know?
Mandatory. Face masks will be required to enter Miami-Dade County beaches. So look, you don't have to wear a bottom or a top, but you gotta wear a mask. I think Megan Fox, by the way, was down on the beach. No, it's my girlfriend, Brittany.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears was in Miami. She was all in a little G-string, had her mask on with her new boyfriend.
And how would you know this?
Because I Googled the internet.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to tell people the story about me and Brittany? What you said years ago?
Years ago. This was 15 years ago when Britney was booming. She was everywhere. Grant was like, she's so hot. She's so amazing. I love her.
20 years ago,
this
right?
was
No,
like,
how long ago? No,
No,
we've
it's
been
about
together,
15.
what, 16?
It was
Yeah.
about 15, 12 years ago,
Yeah, I
something
said,
like
Britney
that.
Spears is so hot because she's from Louisiana.
And I said, oh yeah, you don't know what hot is. That's because she's 19 years old. Why don't you look at her when she's my age? Back then I was quite a youngster, 30.
What does Brittany look like now?
And I said, wait until she turns my age and see what she looks like and tell me what you think then.
What was your age? You were
I was
30 years old.
I was 30, and I still have it going on.
Yeah, but-
15 years later.
But like, guys, if Britney Spears, if you're going to the beach this weekend, today's Wednesday, you're going to go to the beach Saturday and Sunday. Are you really going to wear a mask while you're on the beach?
Not at all. I think I'd probably pass out.
And what does that tan line look
hot.
like?
Yeah, and then what is
Seriously, what does the
there's
tan
some
look like?
reports out now that the mask is actually causing respiratory problems.
Well, not only that, like I really hate to, pinpoint things that are imperfections on myself, but I had to wear the doggone mask for 2 hours in the hair salon, and I got a blister on the side of my nose.
Oh my God, I don't want to hear that.
Is anyone else having this problem? My mom said the same thing happened to her above her lip.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's like you're breathing in your own, what is it?
Your own junk.
Your own junk.
like what is it?
Johnny said it right. Your own
carbon
junk.
dioxide. It's like making you toxic. Is anyone else having outbreaks or?
So look, we had people here this week. We
Situations?
had people here Monday, 20 people here Monday. We had, 30 or 40, 35 people, 40 people here last week for our mastermind. We're practicing social distancing here. If you want to wear the mask, why are you laughing?
I'm just smiling,
Why are you smiling like
having
that?
fun.
Okay.
I have things going on inside of my head.
But I got to tell you, I don't know if I'm abiding by all the laws. Like, am I abiding by the laws? We're going to do Saturday, I'm doing a webinar for 70,000 plus people. I know there's 70,000 registered right now. By the way, if you registered for that and you can't make time Saturday, folks, you need to make time Saturday. One deal, one real estate deal, bought at the right time at the right price. One deal can change your life forever. And I'm telling you, you've made time for a lot of BS in your lifetime. You make time to go to the grocery store. You make time to go to the toilet. You make time to feed the kids. You make time to go to school.
How is this BS? How is it? These are bad examples of BS.
I'm just saying, you waste a lot of time making time for a lot of things that cannot, in any way, shape, or form, have any possibility of ever making you rich. One deal, one real estate deal. I did one deal in my career. I mean, I've done, 30 deals, but one deal changed my entire financial life forever. Not just mine, it will change the lives of my kids forever and literally be generational wealth. The website's grantcardone.com/REI. REI. Carve out 1 hour Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get a pen, a piece of paper, something to write notes with. This will not be recorded. It will not be replayed. A lot of people missed the last one. We did not record it. We did not replay it. And I don't want you to miss this. This is a game changer for households across America. In your backyard, somewhere in your backyard, whether COVID exists or not, okay, there's millions of dollars to be made in every town in America. I can't buy all the real estate. I'm going to show you how to find one deal on Saturday in your backyard that will change your life forever, okay? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God, she is so hot. Can I even say that anymore? Okay, Megan Fox. We're going to be talking about Megan Fox today, and me and Elena are going to argue about, is it even all right today in this politically correct snowflake?
What does that mean?
Snowflake. You can't say anything about anything.
What does the snowflake mean?
You blow on it, it falls apart.
Okay.
Okay. In this snowflake environment that we're in, can I say that Megan Fox is hot? 305-865-8668. COVID, is it coming back? Are you going to put the mask on? Are you going to stay home? Are you going to stand in line outside? Is it going to go back to the way it was? Are you going to stand in line at the Amazon, or not the Amazon, the Whole Foods or the Publix or whatever to get in?
God, I hate that so
Dude,
much.
that was crazy.
I hate it. Oh, I hate that everyone's trying to make us antisocial and afraid of everyone.
You know, they're trying to run the Texas governor. What's his name? Do you know his name?
No.
The guy in the wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to run him like in the ground right now. And I know all this is, political season right now. So
I mean, has it always been this bad, the political season?
crazy, man.
I don't know if I've ever seen it this
7
hot.
million people watch Donald Trump Saturday night, and I guarantee you 4 million of them hate his guts. 3 million are fans. What happens when Joe Biden and Donald Trump throw down the first time? Miami's going to be one of the cities that they're going to do a throwdown.
The second debate.
The second debate. Michigan said, we don't want it here. We can't handle it. We're worried about the burning down the state. So Miami's like, fuck it, we'll do it. Shit, we know how to party here. Ain't nothing wrong with a breakout here, okay? Johnny, we got any callers?
We're loaded up.
Loaded up.
All right, we got Emmanuel from Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. I think you guys are going to change your name. Isn't Rhode Island thinking about changing their name?
Is that true?
I'm not sure, but I mean, I won't be surprised if they do.
Rhode Island, what's going on?
Hey, Grant, how's it going?
Come on, man. You got to talk to me, dude. When you come on, you got to talk to me. Yes, Rhode Island moves to change the state's official name. See, you need to keep up with stuff. What do you
how
do
do
in
you
your
have
free
the time? What are
Okay?
you doing? I
Because
don't know where you find the time.
I am connected to all
How do
things
you know? I don't
moving,
turn
okay?
on the news. I don't like it.
The state of Rhode Island is moving to change its official name, the state of Rhode Island, the Providence Plantations, due to connections to slavery. This is the cancel environment we're in.
Cancel culture.
Cancer culture. Rhode Island's governor,
Cancer
Gina
cancel.
Raimondo, signed an executive
Yep.
order on Monday to change what appears on government documents, and the state's legislature is moving forward with the bill to alter the name entirely. Guys, man, I mean, are we going to cancel everything in this country? Like,
That's crazy.
I don't know where you guys stand on that, but I mean, I understand you got to stand up, you got to count for something. I can't hear it, Johnny. The order will shorten the name to Rhode Island. Oh, it won't be the Providence. I see. It won't be Providence Plantations. Yeah, that makes sense. They already dropped the plantations thing.
I've never even heard it was called Providence Plantations.
But what are they
You
going to
knew
do in
this?
Hawaii? Is there going to be sugarcane plantations? They're going to take out the plantations? I mean, somebody had to work the fields in Hawaii. Was it The Rock? Was The Rock working the fields, Johnny?
All right, we got Rhode Island on the phone.
I think it's just about being respectful to the harsh and torturous conditions that people were made to be put through back then. That comes across insensitive.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, you there?
Emmanuel, what's up?
I'm here. Hey.
Yeah,
Grant,
talk
how's
to
it
me,
going
brother.
out here?
What's going on today? How you doing, man? They going to shut Rhode Island down?
I can't say they will,
Can't
and
hear
I
John.
wouldn't mind if they do.
Say again?
I can't say they will, and I wouldn't mind if they do, to be honest, because I would hate to see what's happening in Texas and Florida happen over here, too.
Yeah. I don't know what he said, Johnny.
Me
Can you
either.
tell me what he said, Johnny? Johnny, talk Rhode Island to me.
Hold on one second. We're
Could
gonna
you hear him, Johnny?
we're gonna Get him on there.
You
I did
couldn't hear him
him.
either, huh?
I did hear him. All right, Rhode Island, can you go ahead one more time?
See, that's kind of how I handle this
Yeah,
COVID
yeah,
coming
yeah.
back thing. I don't want to hear it.
Go ahead, Rhode Island.
Hey, yeah. So like I was saying, I'm not sure if they're gonna shut
Hey,
it down,
Johnny,
but
can
I
you
wouldn't
hear it, Johnny?
mind.
No.
Yeah, I
So-
can't hear it. You can't hear him, I can't hear.
No.
All right.
So let's go to the next caller.
Next caller.
Because right now, folks, I mean, I have never seen in my career, my lifetime, I have never seen the country so hot about so many topics.
Well, okay, let's take the statues for
Let's take
instance.
statues.
Okay. You know, a lot of people are upset. Their claim is the statues being vandalized and pulled down are part of American history, culture, whatever, that shouldn't be down. The other side of that is, look, they represent generals who were pro-slavery and treated slaves under harsh conditions, and should something like that stay up?
Yeah.
And if it does, where should it be? Should it be in a museum? Should there be a plaque next to it? Should you vote on it and take it down properly? Should vandalism be okay? I think that's the issue. Why are
Okay.
you holding up a dollar bill?
Who is that?
And that's George Washington.
You'll have to take him off that. Okay, this is what they were doing out there. Who
George
is this?
Washington.
Andrew Jackson. You'll
Yeah.
have to take him off the 20. Let me get to some bigger stuff.
That's Grant.
Ulysses S. Grant. I mean, he should have been taken off a long time ago. He's a drunk. He's a drunk. Okay, no telling what he did. If he was alive today and Megan Fox was on Transformers, oh my God, Ulysses S. Grant would go whack. Okay, how about this dude? Tell me this guy. Where's my honeys? Oh, you took
this
them all,
is-
Elena.
This is maybe a conversation that needs to be had, because look, put yourself
I don't have any honeys.
in the situation of how people feel.
They're
I
gonna-
mean, you know, do you?
we're gonna
do-
get rid of the black card,
Grant, this is serious.
right? I mean,
I'm serious, and I want you
like,
to take it seriously.
Yeah, I am taking it
okay?
serious.
And if something was personal to you, and their statue was up and revered as a reminder of something heinous that happened, how would you feel? How should Jewish people feel if they have to go
100%.
see statues of Hitler everywhere?
100% would totally agree with that. So I don't know where that line is, right? But I know this: you can't just go start tearing property down. You can't. It's not
Well,
like what if you-
I agree with that. I feel like we should figure out how to remove them, place them in a museum, put a plaque, because certainly we can't erase history, or we run the risk of repeating it. Like, we should be able to learn from our mistakes. We should be able to talk about, you know,
I tweeted
the
yesterday.
injustices and the
Yeah, we
inhumanities
should.
that occur
but,
in
but
life.
without tearing down statues that have been there for years that somebody spent a lot of time in putting up, and you can't just
Well,
go
there's the
start deciding.
Well,
You can't
there's the
decide-
argument. The argument is that they were put up in the 60s when there was segregation, to say, some arguments say they were put up as a thing, like
a reminder.
as a reminder during the segregation time. They were also put up in the early part of the century when we.
Yeah. But I think my point is like, you just can't start tearing people's property up.
All right, let's try another color. We got.
And then the
Boo
other
on
thing,
the
yesterday I tweeted, hey, if you're born in America, you're privileged. Like, I'm not just privileged because I'm white, okay? I am privileged because I was born in America, okay? I'm
believe
probably
that, too.
privileged. My kids are privileged because they were born with the internet. You know, I'm privileged because my dad, in many ways, I'm privileged because my dad died, because that death made me much more dependent upon myself. I think, and yesterday I tweeted that, and the first response I get is, "You're a racist." And I'm like, God damn, guys, you can't call everybody a racist for everything.
I said that too. So there are people that are throwing the term out too loosely, and they
Yeah.
don't look at the actions, or they take what you said and they have an opinion about it rather than the context of what you intended from it.
And I have a lot of buddies that are out there on the front lines fighting for what needs to be changed, and it needs to be changed, and it needs to be awareness. My only thing is, you can't just start tearing people's property down. Don't come tearing my shit down. You start tearing my stuff down, we're gonna have a problem, because I fought too hard to get my stuff to have somebody just start tearing it down. Johnny, let's talk to somebody.
All right, we got Boo on the line.
Because we had a guy out here, I don't know if you know this, but we had a guy out here last week
Put it on the line.
that was damning the American flag, that we have an American flag here. What's going on, brother?
It's not Boo, man. Every time I call up, they get my name wrong.
Yeah, what's your
Oh,
name?
no.
Am I on?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're on.
Hey, guys, Bo. It's Bo.
Bo, what's up, Bo?
Bo.
China.
Bo, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, guys. Man, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I wanted to say happy birthday to Elena. I think it was last week, was it?
Yeah,
No,
it was last week.
It's June 27th. I celebrate all month. No.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your birthday is June 27th?
Yes.
You're kidding.
Is
Why-
yours?
That's
why-
my birthday.
Aw.
Shit, that's
His
literally my
birthday's June
birthday.
27th. Dude, how old are you going to be, man?
I'm going to be 28, man.
Whoa.
Elena, Summer Aquila. That's Chinese for happy birthday. Summer Aquila.
Aw, happy birthday to
all.
you too.
What state do you live in?
I'm in China, but I'm from Colorado. Colorado kid.
Okay. Well, let me ask you:
Denver.
Is the COVID back? Is the COVID back in China? China.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't speak.
How does your
I don't know,
boyfriend say
Grant.
it?
We don't know. Everything's very hush hush over here.
Oh, okay.
I can't even text my mom and stuff back home and stuff. I'll get literally my messages will be. I'll get phone calls
He's
from
calling.
police officers.
That's
It'd really
crazy,
be like
dude.
that.
That's crazy, dude.
But hey, I have two things I want to say real quick. I want to say first, Grant, thank you. I noticed you updated the card on you with some new content.
Yes.
You put some new videos on there, and you went back and redid a bunch of videos. I don't know if anyone's given you any gratitude for that.
No, of course not.
That shows a lot of hard work, because I don't know how many hours. So thank you for that. And then secondly, Grant, I spoke to you on a live stream a few weeks ago about my ego, about teaching English and getting over that. And you recommended I go back and reread the ethics, the workplace problems with workbook, and I did, and really got me steering the right way. So thank you.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. Two
Go.
quick questions. First question is, Grant, I'm in a position where I'm about 4,000 saved up for being here in China for the last 8 months, U.S. And in my position, I have a choice now where I can pay $2,000 on a settlement on a car loan that I took out when I was 18. There's about $7,000 on that car loan. They offered me, I paid in full for $2,000, or I can just save up, another couple thousand and then invest with you and Cardone you. I don't know how I would do that as an overseas investor per se, but
In
what would you do?
Cardone
Would you
Capital.
go for the
Yeah.
5K investment?
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, Cardone Capital, or would you pay off the car loan that I've had for the past?
Well,
8
how
years,
much is
7
how
years?
much is the interest rate on the car loan?
The interest rate, I think it's around. I don't even know, Grant. To be
Yeah, you
honest.
should know
I have
that.
no
You
idea.
should know that because that would make the decision. I mean, it might be 1%. If it's under,
I think it's around 2 because I was in the military.
yeah, I
got a good
definitely
deal
wouldn't
on
pay it off then. I wouldn't pay off the car
Credit
loan,
union.
and I wouldn't invest in Cardone Capital if you only have $4,000. So, I would wait on both of those and keep investing in yourself right now. Keep spending time on Cardone. You get your income up, get your savings up. It goes like this. First you, then your
Yep.
business. Your business should be affected. Then you'll end up with more money. Then you start making investments. So I always tell people,
Okay,
hey, first
second
you,
question,
second your business. Go ahead. Second question.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And then second question is, if you had someone who wanted to come out there and work for you, Grant, how much would you suggest that they put aside for living expenses when they come to Miami to cover their living? How much would you say that they need to put aside before they make a commitment to come work for you and survive in Miami?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it depends on, Steve Spray came here. He had no money. Like that guy, I think he had $25 to his name. He lived in a furniture store. He's going to make $400,000 this year. So I think that really depends on how teachable you are, how talented you are, how hard you're willing to work, how much you're willing to duplicate processes. Are you willing to get here early, stay late? I know everybody says all that. Everybody, oh yeah, I'm going to do all that. You ain't going to do all that. 6 weeks into the job, probably 6 days into the job, you're going to be going home early because you're going to be beat up. So, but I think that all depends. But the first 3 years that I was in business for myself, it was the hardest thing I ever did in my whole life, except for 2 weeks that I did about 3 months ago. So, hey, thank you for calling in from China. How does your boyfriend say it?
He's not my boyfriend.
How does he say it, though?
China.
China.
He's from
China.
China.
Okay, so look, we talked about statues. We're talking about COVID. Hey, what's causing the outbreak, though? I got to tell you guys, like when all the protests and everything were going on, there was nobody talking about don't go outside. I mean, we went from COVID to protest pretty quick there. I don't know who's driving all this distraction, but this has been my contention the whole time. We are being played, regardless of your color, white, brown, black, if I can even say those things, I don't even know if I can say that, right?
Asian,
We
yeah.
are being played, folks. White, black, brown, young, old. You are being played. We are being played. Like, what is going on? We're going to look up 5 years from now and look back and say, oh my God, that's what they were doing? Mm-hmm. I want to know who's stealing from the cookie jar right now.
Well, nobody's looking.
Okay, because I don't know about the COVID. I just know this about the statues. You guys want to tear them down in D.C., it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. But then you're going to have to change the dollar bills. You're going to have to change the 20. You're going to have to change the 5. You'll have to change the dollar. You'll have to get rid of the whole coin system. Maybe we should go to Bitcoin. By the way, I got $1 million of it. I would love to see it go to like $20 million a bit.
Dang.
Let's go Bitcoin. Let's go Bitcoin.
They are trying to get rid of the dollar. Part of this
I think they should get rid of
COVID thing
currency.
is we don't take cash. They want to eliminate the cash. That goes into the whole conspiracy thing of the
It's
New
dirty,
World
man.
Order and the whole thing. So,
But you know, I get
don't
rid of
know.
money. You know, the reason I don't have any hundreds is because Elena took it from me. Okay? And the reason I try to get rid of my money every day, I've never told anybody this, is I invested in real estate so Elena can't get to it.
Hey.
Okay? Because every time I turn around, Elena's got a new box of Chanel's. COVID or no COVID.
Such a lie. Such
Not
a lie.
Not a lie.
Not one.
You got a Chanel present from the Dawsons this
Did
weekend.
I pay for the Chanel? I haven't bought one Chanel piece. I haven't even bought anything other than pajamas at Target during COVID.
What do I get? A $29 shirt.
No, you have packages every
Okay.
day. Let's speak about yourself.
Okay, speaking of
You better
money,
check
let's
yourself
talk
before you
about
wreck
let's get this
yourself.
let's take this show to another level. You ready, Johnny?
I'm ready.
Let's get in my zone now. Let's talk some money.
All right.
Bam.
Okay?
Let's
Because
talk. Yeah, we're obviously
you gu-
talking money.
You guys out there, I always say, man, rather than burning a city down, why don't we build a city? Why don't we build something? Okay, I was on a phone call this morning with a big group. They're showing people how to raise money online. I'm going to get involved with this group. It was a great call. Guys from Vietnam. He's going to build the Amazon of fundraising. He called me. He's like, dude, you've raised $400 million with no advertising. Let me show you something I'm doing. I was fascinated. Spent 45 minutes with him on the phone. So you're going to be hearing about something we're going to be doing in the future. But I ran across this article by Jeff Rose, contributor over at, well, I don't know where. Oh, Forbes. Oh, yeah, Forbes. Go Forbes, okay?
By the way, I made Forbes over the weekend.
She sure did,
Top
dude.
20 books to read this summer. Build an Empire, How to Have It All. I made Forbes list.
If you're watching
Thank
the
you,
G&E
continue.
Show, this is the beautiful Elena Cardone on Building Empires, the book, by the way. You can get it at Amazon for $15, right?
Yeah, $14.99.
Okay, or you can
Okay.
join the Cardone University and we'll give you the video program for free.
That's not true anymore.
No? You took it out?
Yes.
Why'd you take it out? Why'd you take it
Sorry,
from me?
boo. Hey,
Thought
if you
were in a
had
team,
already
dude.
gotten on the Cardone you have it. It won't be taken away.
Man, one of the ways to build wealth. That's what I'm
Sorry.
talking about today, how to build wealth.
Now I need how to build a wealth. He says in here, read this right here.
Yeah. Maybe you read yours.
He said, okay, building wealth is just as much about becoming the best version of yourself, staying in constant learning mode and building a network of like-minded people who can help you reach your goals.
But I got to tell you, I was very disappointed with this article.
You will have to invest time and money, he said. Hence, that's why my program is no longer in the free bin.
Okay, this is what he said.
You can go to YouTube for my free bin. Go ahead.
Okay, this is what I said, dude, did I write this article or did he write this article? This article is a big come on article. I'm like, what are we investing in? Is my name mentioned?
He
in
said
here?
mastermind groups, invest in mastermind
Yeah,
groups. I
personal
love this
coaching.
guy. I have a mastermind. You have a mastermind, July and August. This guy is telling it like it is.
He's talking about rich people. He's like, wealthy people invest in personal coaching, mentorship, and mastermind groups. I do all three of those. And I'm like, yeah, but what's
And
the
building-
investment, dude?
and building
And building
relationships.
relationships. Yeah. Do you think you're building a relationship with me when you take build an empire out of Cardone University? No, you're just sleeping with me. You're just sleeping with me. It's not fair, Elena. It's not fair.
I don't even understand where you're going
Okay.
with this.
But you know, I was.
I did the Build an Empire because during COVID, that was a special I wanted to give to people who were falling, maybe some uncertain times. But you know what? we're picked up back up. It's time to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and sometimes
Elena wants her own money,
and
folks.
sometimes you have to be able to invest time and money in order to get something out of something that's going to be worthwhile. You know, it's teach a person how to fish rather than give them the fish. It's the old Bible story that I'm referring to.
Yeah, and she does eat fish, by the way. She is a
Pescado.
fishitarian.
I'm a pescatarian.
So when I read this article, Johnny, help me out here, Johnny. When you read an article, what wealthy people do, what wealthy people invest in, are you looking for coaching, building relationships, and
Dude, I'm looking for the life hack. I'm looking for the secret.
this is what wealthy people
number
invest in.
one.
Hang on a second.
That should
please.
all be in number, like grouped
I
in
want to
number.
know what they invest in, okay? This is what they invest in without me reading somebody's article. Businesses. They own companies. Or they're invested in a company. Paul Allen that invested with Microsoft. They built a company, stay invested. Steve Jobs was invested in Apple, okay? Jeff Bezos is invested in Amazon, okay?
Real
Tesla.
estate.
Tesla is invested. That's another thing, okay? Tesla, our boy Elon, is invested in Tesla, okay? Warren Buffett is invested in businesses. Building relationships, masterminds, coaching sounds like an ad from Grant Cardone. An email. Hey, get your coach today, okay?
And really, honestly, the thing that I look for when I look at articles like that, like, all right, so you're going to tell me how you do it. How much money do you have? Like, how much money
Yeah.
does your business generate?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I need to see the stats, the proof.
I love that, Johnny. Okay, businesses, real estate, stocks, equities, okay, bonds, and currencies, okay? Those are the things that the wealthy people invest in. In addition to that, building relationships.
Yeah, he's talking about two different things. One is the basic fundamentals. Like, you're not going to go invest in this stuff unless you learn and train from mentors. You know, your boy that's invested in C's, what's his name? Warren
C's?
Buffett.
Yeah.
Warren
C's
Buffett.
candy.
He
C's candy.
reads every single day. He's studying people. He's studying
true.
companies.
Of course.
You have to get your mind right. You have to understand money. You have to have so that's what he's saying here is like you're never going to get to this without making an investment in reaching your potential.
Yeah, I agree with that. So that's why this Saturday I'm doing a webinar for you guys for free if you're willing to invest time. Time's not on that list, by the way. Time is a huge thing you got to
It is
invest.
on that list.
It
Just
is?
a little correction. Keep talking. I'll find
did
it
you
for
read
you.
it?
Yes,
I sent
did.
you the damn article,
Uh-huh.
so I'm glad you did.
I
You
did.
part of it. Saturday, if you're willing to invest the time, I'll invest 35 years that I've learned on how to find that one deal in your marketplace. That one deal that can make you millions. Okay, maybe you're the kind of person that can create the next Microsoft or Google, but I doubt it.
Slim chance.
Okay, maybe you can find that one stock to hold on to, and you bought Netflix for $1.50, and now it's at maybe, but I doubt it. Okay, maybe you understand bonds, and when they go down in rate, you actually make money. If you can understand that, good for you. Maybe you can invest in China currencies and figure out the difference between the U.S. dollar and a French dollar or a Chinese dollar or whatever, the remini, and you can figure out, I don't know if you can figure all that stuff out because I can't, but you can figure real estate out. I'm telling you. Real estate, the thing that is so crazy about real estate investors is they're not the smartest people. They're never that smart. Their IQs are not off the rails. They're not heavily connected in the environment until they own a bunch of real estate, and then everybody says, you know what, we should put him on the board. He owns a lot. Let's make him the mayor.
Let's ask him for advice.
Yeah, he owns a lot of real estate, okay?
By the way, it's the first line of the entire article. I was looking everywhere
What?
for the.
Yeah.
The thing is, these are the areas where rich people really do invest time, and time again.
Where?
Right here.
Where is
I
it?
invest time and time. They really do
Really?
invest in time and time again.
No, that's the things they invest in, not time and time.
They invest in time and time. It's my way.
That's ridiculous.
Damn,
okay?
that's a nice
By the
closing
way,
sentence.
Who
I
And
like
look,
that.
who was
says-
in your bathroom this morning?
Cash
it
and
one of
flow.
the kids?
Cash and flow.
No, one of the kids? Because one of the kids didn't flush.
Oh God, that's horrible.
I asked them both, and they said it wasn't them.
Oh, of course.
Okay. I told the kids to watch today. I said, I went up to Scarlett. Scarlett, were you in Mama's bathroom?
Is that the conversation you want to have? Like, I don't even do that. And second of all, to mention it.
So
So
which one of the
juvenile.
kids was it?
I I don't know, and I wouldn't throw my
You're
kids
the
under
mother-
the bus.
You wouldn't?
And if
Kids,
you think talking
they're
about
watching
my
right now, by the way.
nose sore
They're-
is an issue,
They're
like,
watching right now. The kids are
what-
watching
and,
right
and
now.
why are you so red right now? You look like a damn bee. The only one to be humiliated here is yourself.
Oh my God, that's so good. Okay, let's take a short
So
break. Let me get
juvenile.
myself
How
back
do I
together.
deal with
We're going to
being
come
with
back and talk about
So
Megan Fox,
difficult.
Jay-Z, and Beyonce, and we're going to talk about what Elena and I are looking at. Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone and Elena Cardone over here. We're covering a lot of topics today, folks.
Woo, we sure are. My goodness.
Okay, I know I'm going to get a bunch of hate today. I'm going to get a bunch of
Is
hate.
this different from any other day?
No, but I can take it. I can take it.
I mean,
You know,
sometimes.
I'm doing pull-ups
I
right
think
now.
you
I'm doing pull-ups. I'm going to get
want
my
it.
upper back really strong so I can handle it. Real quick before we move on to Megan Fox, which I know I'm going to get.
Oh.
He's gonna
Well.
get red again.
I'm going to get trashed for this, okay?
Well,
But
I mean, it depends what you're going to say. 'cause-
big heads up, big heads up. If you're a homeowner or you're interested in buying a single-family home this year, folks, I told you 5 weeks ago, wait towards the end of the year when there's blood in the streets.
Is it happening? Is there blood in the
They
streets?
saw it. Yeah, they saw it. Okay. 40% supposedly. California's late mortgage payments tripled in June. Almost 40% of the mortgages were late. Only 2 states are higher than that, okay, which is Alaska and who can guess the other state that would be more late than Alaska and Cali?
New York.
Nope.
Oh.
Miami,
Nope.
Chicago.
Nope. Try, Elena.
Washington?
Man, look at your history. Look at recent history. Nope.
Well, you said
Minnesota.
California.
Dot, put,
Minnesota.
nope. Let me talk to a caller. 305-865-8668.
Jeez, it's not Texas.
Okay, 305-865-8668.
It's not Florida.
All right.
Michigan.
Nope. Who is
We
it?
got Rob in Miami.
Rob in Miami. Rob, can you tell me the state that had more housing late payments than California?
Must be Washington.
No.
I said
I was
that.
going to give you $100, dude, if you had the right answer.
I said Washington,
I thought you
New
had
York.
Come on, guys. In 2008, what state rolled over? Property values rolled over the hardest.
Detroit.
No,
That's
man.
not a state. I already said Michigan.
What industry, what state's entire industry got shut down in COVID?
Las Vegas.
That's right,
Hawaii,
Nevada.
Hawaii.
Nevada, dude. Nevada had more late payments than California. What's going on, my brother? How you doing, Rob?
Hey, what's up, man? I have a question about a speech that your friend Bob Duggan gave at your place a couple of years ago. He was saying it's important to look, learn, and practice. And I really agree with that. When something's true to me, I don't fight it. But I was just wondering, on your Cardone you say to not copy. You say to dominate. So how do I use those two?
Yeah,
data
so
together?
that's a good point. So you don't want to copy me, dude. You want to be the best version of yourself. Okay. Now, in the beginning, look, learn, and what was it? Look, learn,
Practice.
and practice. Right. You want to practice what I'm doing, right? But you still have to be yourself. There's nothing wrong in the very beginning when you're watching Cardone U. If while you're watching enough of it, you start feeling like me, that's not an issue. Okay. My kids, I can tell I watch one of my kids adopt the way I walk.
Scarlett.
Okay, she walks the way I do through the house. She's gonna end up with her own walk. It's just when you're learning to walk or you're learning to sell or you're learning to rebuttal or you're learning something, okay, and you're watching, you have a mentor and you're watching, you're gonna adopt some of those ideas. And then at some point, if you stay with it, you'll become a master in your own right. Because you've practiced enough, and then you will return to the scene of the expansion.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay, so yeah,
like that.
thank you for calling, Rob. That's awesome. California, folks, California's tripled, and this is why I'm doing this webinar this weekend. Look, there's going to be single-family homes in November, December, January, February. I'm not changing my dates. I'm telling you, the last 2 months of the year and the first 2 to 3 months of next year, you're going to have opportunities in your backyard. You have July, August, and September to practice, to train, to get your eye ready, to know what to look for, to know that one deal can change your life. You're looking for a house, okay, that's probably going to end up in an REO situation,
REO?
a bank-owned
REO?
situation, okay? Yeah, it's being repossessed.
Okay.
Okay? It's late, but it's too soon right now. You have forbearance. Go ahead, Johnny. You have forbearance in the marketplace, meaning I can actually be late and nothing happened to me. So it's going to take a little time for the system, for the marketplace to work out some of these homes.
Real estate.
You're looking for great locations, and I'll be sharing this Saturday. Exactly what kind of location? What should you be paying? What is the rent to price per unit you should be paying? How much debt you should get? If you don't have credit, how to get a loan on a single family or a duplex or a fourplex. You can make more money on one deal, and I can show you how to do it. You can make more money on one deal than you can make in your entire life. I know I have. So the website, Johnny, is what? GrantCardone.com/REI. REI. What does that stand for, Elena? REI.
Real estate investor.
That investing. Okay, but all you got to do is put in REI if you can remember that.
Oh, and I just wanted to say REO stands for real estate owned. It's when a bank or a government agency owns a property after, it's referred to, after an unsuccessful sale at foreclosure or an auction. So do you understand there's a little difference?
Yeah,
Okay, I never knew that term.
But it's still bank owned.
Yeah.
I think that's the point.
Okay. No,
All right,
just in case no one else had heard that term either.
That's very good, man. Sidekick.
All right, we got Michael on the line.
Michael's on the line. What's up, Michael?
Hey, Grant. Hey, Grant, Elena, Mike here from Strategies for Retirement. How you guys?
Man, we love you, Michael. We love Michael. Say, Mama, I love Michael.
I love Michael.
She got it. It's a recording.
Happy birthday, Elena.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Elena.
Thank you.
Hey, so I have a question for you guys. A little off topic than what you're talking about, but as you know, my wife and I work together building our business here, and we definitely running
my
into
boy
a lot
Michael,
of
man.
disagreements about certain things, arguments and disagreements. I'm wondering, do you guys work together? Any tips going forward about the whole disagreement issue and how to maybe handle it going forward?
Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, well, I just think, Michael, you know, you guys got to decide who's in charge of what, and then that's who wins. And it doesn't even matter if you're right. It shouldn't matter whether you guys are right. It should matter. I mean, if she's in charge of certain departments, you got to even if she's wrong, you got to make her right. Like, you got to figure out how to work it out to where she gets to be right more often. Now, if she's constantly making the wrong choice, don't put her in charge of anything.
No, look, you know her, you've met her
Of course.
too, and we're part of that mentor program, and you've thrown out a lot of marketing stuff with us, so, you know, we have disagreements, but she's really the one heading up the marketing, as you know.
Yeah.
So,
So, dude, if she's in charge, you got to let whoever's flying that ship. You got to let them fly the ship. You could be the co-pilot.
You can be the sounding board. But also, you know, the other little thing is go over where you're going in your goals and get the purpose so big that it makes the little arguments or the little disputes on who's right and the little technicalities a little less significant. When you're going for a Super Bowl ring and you're going for a Super Bowl, you're not going to be as holding someone accountable for fumbling the ball in game 3. The quarterback's going to go, you know what, I'm going to take responsibility and throw the ball more accurately. And the receiver's going to say, you know what, I need to take more responsibility and being able to catch a catchable ball. So let's stop blaming who for what and just make a better team so we can win the Super Bowl.
The ball playing analogy is really a good one, too, because you never see these guys fight.
I'm sure they do.
I mean, by the time they start fighting on the floor, you know, oh, you missed the pass, you did it wrong. Game's over.
Game's over. I was just thinking that.
Because you're going to destroy yourselves internally, right? I
That's a
do a
good
terrible
point.
job
That's a good
about that.
point.
I lose my head sometimes, like even doing these shows. Come on, Johnny, get it right. But it never makes things better. So, Michael, man, I love you guys as a couple, man. I know your business is doing great. I think you guys just, what Elena said was keep the main thing the main thing. And
also know mistakes will be made, as you said, and you got to navigate through them and figure out how to handle them going forward so they happen less. At least you're not having repeat offending same mistakes. Go get new mistakes.
And then I would tell your wife, hey, be right more than you're wrong. bottom line, like you guys.
Bottom line?
Make sure bottom what?
You said bottom
Make sure
line.
that graph is going up. Make sure that graph is going up. That graph is going up. I'm like, hey, leave me alone, dude. Sometimes I got to do that just to get that. Like, I self-correct to the degree I can self-correct. That's why part of this show today is very awkward for me, because when I'm done with it, I'm like, how do I self-correct without offending someone? Talia, I need my please.
I apologize
forgive me.
in
I apologize in
advance,
advance,
sure.
because there's no way, there's nothing I can say today on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram that will not offend somebody.
Well, there's hypersensitivity in the air. There's a lot of stress, and a lot of people,
And it makes me not want to help.
Cause.
It makes me not want to help anybody.
I know. It makes me want to close
like,
the curtain
you know
and
what?
say, you know what? You don't want it. You don't have access anymore.
I'm like, let me just go get my shit. I'm just going to go get rich as shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to stack so much gold, and then I'm like, I'm just going to go hide in my little gold yard and leave everybody alone. I'm telling you, this happens to people.
This happens to me too.
But
But then, the 5 people that yap, I just did a video on this, the 5 people that yap win, and the millions that you're helping lose out. And that's not fair, which is why we have to remain transparent and open book so we can
We love you
help
guys,
those
Michael, and I know
and
you
ignore
love
the
us
others.
because we are an open book. Can we guys now shift to
Anything you
the
want.
topic that I most want to talk about today?
Let's talk about it.
I wanted to talk about it last week.
You've been dying to talk about Megan Fox.
Dude.
You love Megan Fox.
Now I heard
no.
that she's got toe thumbs.
Dude, you know what?
What?
I heard that her thumbs look like big toes.
Dude, I'd love to have her hands all over me. I don't care if they're
Is that
toes or not.
appropriate though? I mean, really, we're in a sensitive
I don't
age.
care what her hands
We're
look
in
like.
a sensitive
I
age.
don't
You're
care what her
sitting
hands.
next to your wife.
Megan, you're hot.
Okay, that's fine. But to
Okay.
say you wish her hands were all over you, how would you feel if I said, "Oh my God, I would love to have his
First
hands
of all,
all over me"? How
first of
disrespectful
all,
would that be?
That was me when I was watching Transformers with her when I was single. That's not me today.
That's not what you said now, Mr. Backstepper.
No, I'm not
We're in a
backstepping.
sensitive environment. There could be people highly offended that you would say that in front of me.
Really?
For sure.
In Transformers,
It
she
is
was a
so
fictional
Everybody-
character, though.
Everybody
Can
knows
you
I'm faithful
hey,
and loyal
I'm fine.
to you.
I'm fine because I'm tough and I've lived with you. But I'm just saying, we're in a very sensitive society right
Guys,
now.
nobody, how old is Megan Fox?
She's 34 years old now.
Nobody thinks Grant Cardone is going to go out with Megan Fox. Now, see, again, this is where people can't even, you can't even tell a joke today.
But okay.
Clearing the
okay.
air, Megan Fox spoke out after a resurfaced interview showing Jimmy Kimmel joking about Michael Bay. I saw that entire interview live, by the way.
Back when was it?
And he was not joking. I thought I don't know why Jimmy Kimmel's getting so much hate today. Who he pissed off? It was blackface yesterday.
Blackface.
Well, that's offensive.
So now what they're going to do is they're going to pull out 300 shows that he's done in a year.
Well,
He's
that's
probably
offensive.
done 1,600 shows. How do you do 1,600 shows and not offend somebody,
Well,
folks?
that's true too. It's delicate society, but I understand it.
In 2009, that was only 11 years ago, Jimmy Kimmel clip had been making the rounds on Twitter. The actress, now 34, told a story about being cast as an extra in Bad Boys 2 shortly after her 15th birthday. Okay? Let's
Yeah,
just stop
okay,
right
okay.
there. Let's stop right there.
They put her in a club scene, right? In a bar scene, wearing a bikini in 6-inch heels at 15. And then we wonder why Jeffrey Epsteins of the world exist. I mean, is that okay? How would you feel if Sabrina got cast in this huge movie at 15 in a swimsuit, in a bar scene getting wet in a bikini and high heels? At 15, is that sexualizing young girls? Yes, it is.
Well, why don't we confront the adults, number one, the parents. Number two, why don't we confront all the viewers that went and paid to watch the claddily, what is it called?
Scantily
cladded. You
Young
guys,
child.
How about Transformers? How about all the violence in Transformers? Man, I grew up on Tom and Jerry, guys.
Yeah, me too.
Fucking Tom and Jerry. You grew up on Tom and
Yeah,
Jerry?
of course.
Tom and Jerry were,
Violent little rascals.
how about Joe and Larry? Joe, Larry, and what's
We
his
don't
name?
know that. Now you're taking
Three
us old school.
Stooges.
Oh yeah, the Three Stooges. I didn't.
Okay,
like them.
they were so violent to each other. My brother and I, from the age of 8 until we were 28, we did a lot of beating on each other. and I'm like what are we watching? And what are kids? There was a shooting club scene, and they brought Megan in, and she was wearing a Stars and Stripes bikini and a red cowboy hat and 6-inch heels as a 15-year-old. What about the parents, man, that let her go be in a swimsuit at 15 years old? And what about all you viewers that went there and watched
Well,
it?
I mean, do they know? I mean, should there be an age? You have to be 21 to be in a bar scene? Now, they didn't put a drink in her hand. They didn't sit her at the bar, but I mean,
Megan
should
Fox is
Hollywood?
hot.
She's hot.
I don't care
We're
what
not
her hands are
denying
like,
that,
okay? She is hot.
You can have her little toe thumbs or whatever they're called.
Yeah, Elena's
Okay.
hands are nicer.
Thank you, Johnny.
And Bad Boys too, like that show, right? See, that show.
That movie put her on the map. I'll be honest.
Oh, was that the one that put her on the
Boys?
map?
No,
was-
I think Transformers. That's
Oh, yeah.
what I remember.
So
Transformers.
Bad Boys 2 came out before any of those Transformers movies, I believe.
Yeah, she was 15. And Transformers, I think she said she was 18 or 19. And again, Michael Bay just instructed her to look sexy and hot the whole time. Like,
But
you know.
I think about it like this: being in the film industry, you can say no at any time, you know. So at the same time, it's like,
You know, a 15-year-old girl,
No,
I mean,
dude,
of course
dude.
she can say no, but there's certain
No, she-
things where you're not a woman yet. You're easily manipulated. People are giving you a lot of money and a lot of attention and fame, and you can be swayed and influenced, and it's
I'll
really
bet you they didn't pay her that much money for
the
that show.
responsibility of the adults to protect children, at least until they're 18,
But
especially
the parents,
with sexual
man, the
content.
parents, the parents, guys.
You know.
It's crazy. Okay, this is, Johnny, can you show this? This is the shot of her, 15 years old. She don't look 15. First of all, that by itself is confusing.
and
okay?
notice how she's hiding that hand.
She's hiding her hands. Well, the good thing is hands didn't keep her from making it, man. Okay?
Johnny, that is
Okay.
so wrong. You're so
Yeah,
wrong.
it's
for
so
that.
wrong. Johnny's
Notice
the one,
how you're hiding.
Look at that. Look at that. That don't look like a
Johnny-
15-year-old to me, folks.
Well, it looks pornographic to me.
Totally pornographic,
honestly.
okay? So what does she have to do with that? Because this is Me Too right here. That's what this is.
Well,
this
it
is the Me
it-
Too
It
movement.
is. It's Jeffrey Epstein. These are the age of the girls that they had at the island.
Johnny, show this.
You know, and you know, a lot of these, not Megan, but a lot of the island girls came from very bad upbringings.
The
You
islands.
know?
Look at this. Look at this. I mean, come on, man. Anyway, I got to stick to my money.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean-
because you know what? I mean, I'm just glad I'm not single today growing up in today's society because I wouldn't know on any given weekend whether to burn, loot, tear a statue down, or go to live. Can people even go to live? I guess they're not going to be able to go to live this weekend. They'll have to wear a mask.
I don't
And the
think
thing
it's
that's
open,
most
is it?
important
Yeah, I
to me
don't think
about
it's
a
open
girl
right
is
now.
the face. So how can I even tell? It's what attracted me to Elena was her
Thank
face.
you. Thank you.
Imagine finding out at the end of the night.
Right, Johnny?
What?
That sucked.
Right?
Oh, with the
Oh my
mask?
God, you're so hot. Not.
Oh my God.
Okay. Can I
You
say
know,
that? Can I say
mean,
that?
Look, you
Can I
should
say
be
that?
attracted to the person that you're with. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with saying someone's hot. It's the degradation and the objectifying of women that's, you know, that needs to kind of get handled, you know? Jimmy Kimmel joked. He said, well, that's a microcosm of how all of our minds work. Some of us have the decency to repress those thoughts and pretend they don't exist.
I don't happen to be one of those people. I actually share my thoughts in public.
Okay,
and
well,
hope
if
that
you're
people-
commenting on a 15-year-old,
I am
that's
not
pretty
commenting
sick.
on a 15-year-old.
If you're lusting after a 15-year-old that looks like she's in a porn, then
You can't say that.
I'm
you
saying-
can't say that about
She's
me.
grown
I'm not
up
saying
now.
you are.
remember-
I'm saying you as in
No,
the
no.
public of people.
Yeah, but you just said me, Megan Fox in Transformers, because that's where I remember
And
her
it
from.
is. I'm not saying it. I blame you because the movies put it out there, and it's a hot, beautiful woman. What are you supposed to do as a man? Not think that's hot?
The
Of course you
only
are.
person that I was attracted to in boys,
Bad Boys too.
Bad Boys 2, was
Was-
Will Smith.
Martin Lawrence.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. That's the only. I didn't see anybody else, and then all the great cars that were flipped and crashed.
The explosions.
I don't remember Megan
I
Fox
don't
in that
either.
show.
I
Okay,
don't either.
now if you
I
go
do
to
remember her in
Transformers.
Transformers.
Oh my God.
Even I was like, my God, what just hit the scene?
And then-
it was like how I felt about Catherine Zeta-Jones in Zorro. When she popped on the screen, I went, my God,
No,
this
I'll-
is going to be a bona fide superstar. I mean,
All I remember about Transformers was, how does that dude, what's his name, Shia or?
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia
Dude, he's the
LaBeouf,
luckiest
yeah,
dude in the world
No
because
kidding.
there is
Wow.
no way in the real world he ever gets hooked up with.
That
with
is not true. With
He actually
thumbs?
dated her after the movie.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
thank you.
crazy. That's
Because
crazy.
he's
That
Like
guy,
a little guy.
there ain't no way. Not in the real world.
Yes,
Only in
he's
Hollywood.
a talented,
I don't care how talented
handsome
he is. The
movie
dude,
star.
Come on, look at him.
He kind of looks like me a
Stop
little
it.
bit.
Stop it.
He's handsome. I
Let's
don't know what
talk
you're
about
talking
something that's beautiful that
Okay.
everyone would admit is beautiful.
Oh,
Success is beautiful.
Yes.
We shared with you each week. We're going to share with you
Fun. What are we going to
just
call it?
for fun. Just for fun.
We're going to have the just for fun.
Last week we shared with you Castile Creek, 436 acres with 2 million acres in front, a beautiful, 17,000 square foot, beautiful steel glass
10 residents.
phenomenon in the mountains. This week we want to share with you.
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
Grant and Elena's little dream thing. So,
Okay, let's
so
go.
Michael,
This is
hey Michael,
so
that called
fun.
in. You won't
So
fight
fun.
if you have these kind of dreams.
That's absolutely right.
This week I'm looking at an Airbus A20 private jet. More like a luxury apartment in the sky.
I mean, gorgeous.
Okay. Let me see if I can show
Yeah, if you
guys
could show
this.
Johnny, did you get the link to this? Because it's really worth showing.
I
the
have it.
audience.
Johnny can show it off of my computer. Let me see. I'll get it here. in a
First of
second.
all, it's $100 million, give or take.
I'm still on Megan Fox, actually. Hold on.
Yeah, of course.
There it is. There's the beast. Look at this thing.
Notice how the thumbs are never in the shot.
You're right, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm noticing now.
Okay, this is one cabin right here. This is a bed. This, builds out into a bed. You guys want to dream about stuff? Dream about this. I'm looking at a Boeing right now. Boeing 757, 2018. 35 hours on it, Johnny.
Dang.
Oh, wow. Is this the one in
Can
Beijing?
I get my own room?
Yeah.
Wow.
Airbus
said
A220-300 cabin concept, lounge and living room. Look at this beast, man.
Wait, we're not seeing it, Johnny. You're
Yeah,
showing
yeah. they're
There
seeing
we
it.
go, Johnny.
They're seeing it. They're seeing it.
Look at that. Look at that bathroom.
That's a bar. That's not a
Oh,
bathroom.
that's a bar.
Jesus.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
What's wrong with you? The lounge itself offers ample storage space, including a closet for your bags and jacket. Wow, what a write-up that is. Talia, don't ever write up my stuff like that, okay? Look at this beautiful cabin. Look at that carpet.
It's
Look at this
really
thing.
pretty.
Okay, look, this is
Very
a living room.
luxurious, huh?
This is a living room. Now, man, I wish I could show that other one. While Elena takes the caller, I'm gonna see if I can show you the other one that
Oh, I mean, it's just so gorgeous. Johnny, you didn't have to leave you could have kept scrolling through the pictures. I mean,
no,
there's
he
an
will.
office.
It was me that
there's
left, not him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Another caller, Johnny.
All
dining
right, we
room.
got Saeed in Virginia.
Saeed, what's going on?
Oh my God.
Hi, Grant. Hi, Elena.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
You guys, I'm doing good. You guys are awesome and an inspiration. I had a money question, a real estate question. if that's
Please,
all right.
please, let's get back to something I know.
All right, perfect. So I have a question here. So I'm looking at this apartment building in Baltimore. Mm-hmm. It's a Section 8 HUD, completely like 100% HUD style building, which makes me a little bit more comfortable nowadays because of all this COVID stuff going on and potentially people unable to pay, rent and all this kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
after everything is said and done, after all the expenses, taxes, loans, this, that, and the other, there's about $50,000 or so left for myself and my business partner. Now, is that enough, in your opinion, to have left over for like a $2 million building? Or what are your thoughts on?
Yeah, so you're paying $2 million for a building that's going to produce $50,000 of cash flow?
After everything is said and done, right? $50,000.
Yeah, and how much are you going to put down on the $2 million? Like 200 grand?
No, I'm going to need to put down roughly about 25% with all the lawyer.
Yeah,
fees
so I
and
like
stuff.
that,
That's
dude.
what
I like that. 2 million, you put 500 grand down, and you make what'd you say you're going to make? $50,000? It's a 10% return. It's a 10% return.
10%.
What I don't like about it, Johnny, can you show these? What I don't like about it is there's a Boeing. This is a big BBJ2. What I don't like about it is that it's Section 8. it troubles me a little bit when the government's involved in a project, because then I have to collect my rents from the government. I'm worried about the government's ability to keep printing money.
Okay.
So what's the location like?
I mean, it's the location.
It's terrible. It's
kind of
terrible.
what you
I
would
can tell.
think
I can tell
of
right
a-
now, just the way you answered it. It's a terrible location.
It's
I'll
not
bet you
great.
it's within 2 miles of a Walmart's.
There's no Walmart.
There's not?
No.
No.
It's like inner city sort of area.
Yeah. Okay. It's 2 miles with it to a dollar store.
For sure. Liquor store, dollar store type.
Yeah, exactly. That's not good. You got a strip joint across the street. Like, not good. Like, now that's
Okay.
where you guys have to profile your properties. Sorry. Okay, you got to
Well,
look
even though
at
it's
crime
Section 8,
rates.
It's almost like guaranteed income for the next. The contract expires in 2040.
Yeah.
So wouldn't-
Okay, I understand, but in 2040, you're going to have to sell the property.
Right.
So I would be very careful. Again, Saturday, are you joining me Saturday for our webinar?
I am.
Yeah, don't miss it. Be there a little early. I started 30 minutes early the last time I did this. So,
Okay.
guys, this is free, okay? This weekend, Saturday, I'm going to show you how to find a deal. More importantly, I'm going to show you what to avoid and what to find, okay? When you see the first deal, when you know for sure the first deal, you want to seize that deal quick. You need some time for the market to get ready. The market is not quite ready yet. So for me to go buy a Boeing, a business jet, I might not be ready to buy it right now. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't be out shopping, collecting data about the market, the inventory, the pricing, what's good, what's bad. This 35-hour plane right here. It doesn't cost anything to dream, by the way.
Oh,
I'll
and
get a
it's
lot more.
so fun.
I'll get a lot more from this than watching Netflix.
Oh yeah, and then we get to be creative and say what we would change and what would we do, and we get to turn something that isn't real into something real.
And Johnny, if I bring you on this plane, Johnny, I don't want to find you in the shower.
Dang, that's an option? Oh,
There's
whoa.
the shower.
Okay, Johnny, no, you don't get to go in my shower. And Johnny, don't get in my bed either. Because we were on a flight once, and Johnny,
Came to spoon.
I look up and Johnny's back
Spoon?
in my bed,
What?
waiting to spoon me.
Oh, I don't.
No, you were
believe it.
already
Johnny?
in the bed and you're like, come,
Johnny,
come
Johnny,
check
that
out
bed's
how,
for me
how,
back
how
there.
soft
Johnny
this
was
bed
back
is.
there laying down. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Is that true? I don't believe
True
that.
story, Johnny, right or wrong?
Was that true? I don't believe
I
it.
think he was laying in the bed with me.
He did it once.
Uh-huh.
Johnny did it once.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny did it once, and then he became Johnny the camera guy. Okay, my name's Grant Cardone, folks. This is the G&E Show. We come to you every week to talk about, some things that
Life
matter and some
occurrences.
things that don't.
True.
Let me tell you the one thing that matters most this week, okay? We didn't cover it on the 5 things people do to get wealthy. I shared with you what you should be looking at. Buy a business. Start your own business. Invest in real estate. Learn about the stock market and figure out how to pick
Love
those
that
stocks.
one.
But do what Jay-Z and Beyonce did.
What?
You want to make a difference in your community? They put $500 million. They create a $500 million trust for their kids. Their kids are going to grow up and be part of a trust that nobody can jack with, nobody can touch, nobody can access except those 2 kids. And that, folks, is how you change your community. Money talks and bullshit walks. All this other stuff people are doing right now, it's noisy, it's crazy, it's destructive. You're tearing stuff down. But build something up. Build people up. Be a good example, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't do it perfect over here. I know I don't. 90% of the time, I'm doing it.
I hope you say you're doing it right 90% of the time, because you are.
I mean, I just always say it wrong. Like 90% of the
You're
time
rough.
I say it wrong.
You're rough.
98% of the time I get it right.
Bam.
Okay?
You're rough around the edges, but
I've
we
always
love
been
you.
rough around my edges.
And you do make a difference, and you make people's lives better. And you're incredible. So,
Yeah. And
so
we
don't,
love you
don't-
guys.
Don't invalidate yourself.
I'm about to
man.
go on a trip. I need everybody to pull for me big time right now. I'm going on this big journey.
The secret mission.
The journey, man. I need you guys pulling for me in your prayers at night, in the morning. I need you pulling for me, man, saying pulling for GC. I don't know what he's up to, but I think it's going to be something good. So till then, we're going to keep pulling for you guys. Saturday, 70,000 people have registered. This will be the last time I do this, okay? You guys convinced me to do it again because you missed the last one. How many people were on the last time, Johnny?
It was a lot. It was a lot.
54,000 people missed the last one. 54,000 missed it. Okay, I think some 20,000 or something have seen it. 70,000 have already registered for this one. Do not miss this. It will not be replayed. It will not be recorded. A lot of people said, "Oh, I didn't watch it because I thought I was going to be able to watch it later." You either watch it live or you don't get it.
Woo, you tough.
Okay, so if you can't make an hour and a half to sit down with me and have me show you the exact strategies I use. The third deal I ever did in real estate made me $5 million. I gave $1 million to the guy I did it with. And I still walked away with $4 million. Changed my whole life. Okay,
Is that the deal that changed your
Rudy
life?
Medina. You ever meet Rudy?
No.
Rudy made $1 million off that. Rudy was working for Marcus and Millichap. He wouldn't make $1 million for 10 or 12 years.
Wow.
He made more money in one deal because I knew that deal when I saw it. I saw it on an email was sent to me. I'm like, that deal is a money-making deal.
Is that the deal that changed your life? You say
That
it
deal,
takes
that
one
deal changed my life. Now, I've done 30 deals that changed my life, but there was another deal I did in Charlotte, North Carolina. 400 grand. I put 400 grand down. I made $13 million. You make $13 million on one deal, change your life. Come on in. Okay.
That's a big score.
I did another deal while you and I were in the Caribbean. Okay. Don't leave, guys. Don't go anyplace. I did a deal in the Caribbean. I hung up the phone and I told Elena, I said, if I get this deal, we're probably going to make 20 million bucks on this deal. We made 100. Okay. One deal can change your life. All those deals matter to me, by the way. And what you want to do is you want to buy your first deal. You want to make sure your first deal makes you money. I'm going to show you how to make sure your first deal makes you $1 million. That's why I told that guy that called in a few minutes ago, don't do that deal, dude. For 50 grand, make a deal that makes you $1 million. Okay, it's the same deal, by the way. It's not going to be any harder.
Energy.
I'll show you exactly how to do it Saturday. GrantCardone.com/REI. Until then, please, your comments below. Love the hate. It fuels me, baby. It's like,
Not me.
don't hate on Elena.
Please.
Just love Elena.
I have a birthday
Hate on
coming
me.
this Saturday. I'm already in sensitive
Okay.
waters here.
Anything. Yeah.
Still
Send her
recovering
birthday
from the
present. too.
Megan comment.
Yeah. Megan Fox is hot.
That one's okay.
Brandon
That
just walked
one's
in.
okay.
How hot is Megan Fox?
Hot.
That's fine. Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay, let me ask you
Not
this.
her.
Excuse me. Would you say in front of your fiance, I wish Megan Fox's hands were all over me?
No, Johnny
Yes
said,
or no?
Johnny, make the comment
Would
again,
you
Johnny.
disrespect your fiance like this?
Johnny,
Thank
make the
you.
comment,
You know,
Johnny.
I heard that she's got toes for thumbs.
Toe thumbs.
That's what he said. I said, she
Toe
can put her
thumbs.
hands all over me.
Disrespectful.
Megan Fox,
okay,
dude.
I am trying to recover from the first time you said it.
Oh, okay.
Let's not re-injure the wound.
Okay.
I have a
So,
birthday. I'm
I'm
already
just saying,
sensitive.
look, no woman is perfect, okay?
Except for.
Okay. Okay. And I never saw Megan Fox's hands in Transformers. I just remember her in
You
Transformers,
see
and I
these
love
hands,
that
people?
movie.
I don't have to hide my hands.
Yeah,
Okay.
every shot you look at her, that
Elena?
thumb goes missing.
There's
Megan
no
Fox.
hiding of these hands. All right, let's take us out of the show, G. All right, GrantCardone.com.
Okay, find something to
Excuse
dream
me,
about.
talking.
Airbus A220 private jet. Find something to dream about this weekend. Find
Just
you a
for fun.
BBJ to look at, okay? Megan Fox, that was just a dream. I ended up with something even better.
Finally. God, I only had to fish for that one all day. Thank you for watching the G&E Show. Make sure you catch Grant's real estate show on my birthday. GrantCardone.com/REI. Hopefully you'll be dishing out the compliments and not talking about toe thumbs all over your
And
body.
happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.